Hi, my name is Kelly Cooper. I'm an Assistant Attorney General with the Health Occupations, Prosecution, and Litigation Division. And what we do is we prosecute healthcare professionals before their respective licensing boards. I've been with the office now for 8 years. I started April 27, 2016. I was born in 1989 in Calvert County, Maryland. Yes, no pun intended, Taylor, but we're twinsies. I was raised by my mom, who was a nurse, and my dad, who was a firefighter. We have a very close-knit family. I have an older sister who was a nurse and an older brother who was a firefighter. I'm the baby of the family. I like to say once they got me, they no longer needed to keep trying. I have 7 nephews and 1 niece, ranging from the ages of 3 to 16. They are incredible. I love being an aunt. Being a lawyer is amazing, but being an aunt is probably the coolest thing in the world. Children are interesting. They don't see the wheelchair. They don't see me as this cool, fierce lawyer. I'm just Aunt Kelly. I give the best Christmas presents. If I want something good, Aunt Kelly, she'll give it to me. My siblings are not too happy about that, but that's all right. They were my older siblings, so it's kind of payback. I was your typical child. I did ballerina, dance, cheerleading. There was no signs or symptoms that I was gonna have a disability. When I was in about 3rd grade, I had to do a physical for school, and we noticed that the lab results were just a little bit off. And come to find out, I was diagnosed with limb-girdle muscular dystrophy. A few years after that, I started exhibiting symptoms, tripping, falling a lot, having a hard time getting back up off the floor. By the time I was in middle school, I needed my first wheelchair, which up until that point, I really didn't understand how different my life was gonna be. I didn't really care. I just wanted to be left alone. Like, let me go play with my siblings, let me go play with my friends, just leave me alone. I don't wanna go to a doctor's office. I don't wanna be poked and prodded. Just let me be a normal kid. By the time middle school came around, I got my first new shiny purple wheelchair, and things changed. Up until that point, I had never seen a wheelchair before. There was never any kids in my school in wheelchairs. I live in a very small community. Even by the time I graduated high school, there was never any other kids in a wheelchair. I took it as an opportunity to educate others. Oh, I can't walk as well. I need this to get around. I can still chase you around. You know, I'm just like you, just doing everything a little bit differently. And, you know, I was learning as I went because I didn't know anybody else had gone through it. I didn't have any family members that had muscular dystrophy. At that time, I didn't have any friends that had muscular dystrophy. I didn't meet anybody until later in life. So it was a learn as you go thing for myself and for everybody else in the community. I always had a passion for advocating for people and enforcing the rules. And I love to watch legal shows. So a friend of the family took me to the courthouse one day. She was a Calvert County Assistant State's Attorney. And she let me shadow her and watch her trials, and that was it. Light bulb moment. No one was gonna tell me no. I was gonna be her when I grew up, and there was nothing you could say or do about it. She absolutely just lit the spark under me. So after I graduated high school, I went straight to Salisbury University, went straight to University of Baltimore, where I learned to be a lawyer. I continued my internships, and after that, I graduated and came straight to the office of the Attorney General. Living a life in a wheelchair, I've learned to be very creative, pick up on the small details. There's a lot of things that other people don't think about and take for granted that I have to worry about. It's a lot of little details that you just have to have very creative solutions to work around, which has helped me in being a lawyer because it allows me to look at a complex case and turn on my creative brain and figure out solutions. I'm used to working a lot harder and more unique solutions than many other people would consider. There's quite a few things that people could do to help understand and make other individuals' lives easier. Simple as if you see someone struggling to get the door open, walk over and open the door. Ask them, is there anything that you need? Is there anything that I can help you with? Another one is don't make assumptions about people in wheelchairs. I can't tell you how many times I've walked into a courtroom and people assume I'm either lost or that I'm the victim in the case, not that I'm the lawyer. I mean, it's little details. Don't assume that someone in a wheelchair can't do the things that you can do. Life is hard. Life as a disabled individual is hard. Life as a lawyer is hard. But life is also beautiful. One of the things that I've learned is that even if you have a bad day, if you sit and think long enough, you'll find something good that happened today. I mean, you're alive. You have a job, a roof over your head. I mean, what could get better than that? I'm alive, I'm thriving, I'm a lawyer for the best agency in the state, if not the country. I mean, everything can be spun to have a positive. And I always try and look for the positive in everything. Ever since a small child, I was very confident, very can-do. I didn't take the word no very well. If I wanted to do something, I was going to figure out a way to do it. And, slap a wheelchair on me, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to figure it out. I'm still going to run and play with my friends. I'm still going to go to college, go to law school, be a lawyer. And it was just one more unique challenge to figure out a creative solution to.